What is up, bros? Me, Josh here. In today's video, we are going over the brand new map that just hit World of Warships, Sleeping Giant, and some Des Moines gameplay as well. Probably one of the strongest ships that can play this. I got really lucky. This was the first time I actually played this map, and wasn't exactly sure where to go. But I figured, while looking at this map, if I can blow it up a little bit, as you can see, there is some, since I am a radar ship, there's some amazing little arcs right here. And some weirdness in this cap right here. The Des Moines, it seems to be very strong in this cap, as well as anything that has a relatively high firing arc, as well as kind of anything that can really contest caps and help support caps, because you kind of get pinched into these little angles, and if you can hold down those angles with the right ships, you can really be effective. So Des Moines has been extremely good on this. I've noticed that the Minotaurs, Neptunes have been extremely good on this, since this is basically high tier only, tiers 8, 9s, and 10s, unless they're failed div. And stuff that can kind of launch over, so Baltimore's and other stuff that can get in and just be that annoying little pest in this kind of. So for me, I'm gonna basically, I would stick between B and C from what it seems like. Now, A cap, I think they did A cap. I think A cap has a good, there's a decent idea for A cap, but A cap just seems like a complete, I wouldn't say waste, but a complete just suicide run for anything other than a radar cruiser and other than like a destroyer that has maybe sonar or radar or something like that. I just feel like ACAP, I feel like they should add, and there's a nice little 17k salvo. I probably should have killed him off with like one more salvo. He ends up getting blasted, but I wanted to help take out this destroyer. But I feel like this entire map is going to be played between B and C cap, which is actually a problem in my opinion. It seems like a lot of it is just wasted, and boom, down he goes. So I think probably if I would have maybe hit him an extra time, he would have died a little bit earlier and would have got a little bit more damage from this fletcher. But I feel like A cap is such a waste, and I kind of hope Wargaming puts, as they did on the new trap map, I kind of hope that they put a alleyway in between. They open up the islands, so south side and north side, another entrance into each one, because I feel like the west, I feel like it's just way too much of a trap for anything other than like a few ships. I just feel like it's a complete trap, and I feel like it's going to be almost a third of this map kind of wasted. And yeah, it was kind of nice. I got pretty lucky actually playing the Des Moines on this, because I think the Des Moines is extremely strong on this. But as you can see, a Monarch is heading that way. The whatever ship was behind us, I think that's one of the battleships, takes a couple torps, and there's not much we can do. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this map so far. If you guys are enjoying it, if you guys are not liking it, if it's a little tough to play for. Clan battles just started as of the video. They started yesterday, this is already thrown into the new mix, so it's going to cause a bit of, it's going to be a new learning curve to kind of get used to it, which is pretty normal. That island as well, the north and south island, seem to be pretty intense for battleships. It seems to be the new battleship camping spot, because also Minotaurs have been seen pretty good there, being able to fire over without having to use their smoke. And it seems like there might still be some glitching on this, because I thought I'd be completely safe on this, but it looks like there are maybe some clipping problems still on this map, because I feel like I would have been able to make that, but it is what it is. It's brand new, so there's bound to be a couple problems. But it seems like how this map is turning out, one, everyone kind of just forgets about ACAP. I've started to see some like decent ships flanking, relatively fast ships, like a Henry I think would be fine, a Cab I think would be fine flanking, but ACAP just seems to be this desolate cap that no one goes to until maybe late into the game, or if there's like maybe a division that can push a cap. But other than that, I don't feel like anything it really touches ACAP, so I think that's something that needs to be changed. I honestly feel like if they added an alleyway into the north and south side and just another way into the map, or into that cap, it would help it out. And this Monarch's going to put a nice little shot into me because I got a little there. But I feel like almost this entire map is going to be won in here. Whoever can be, and it's a good salvo, almost 30k on my broadside, but not much I could do. But I feel like this entire game is going to be won in this area, with whatever has like the better of the radar ships, or the better of the kind of annoying ships, and whatever DDs can kind of spot and help out a little bit. But as you can see, I'm about to get into this prime little spot, and it almost seems like too OP of a spot for Des Moines, because I'm going to be pushing in, getting this little angle, and me and this Baltimore are just going to basically just do USN things. We have the arc to get over these islands, and unless something is going to be either way out west, which is going to be not very likely, it seems weird. I feel like this map like is interesting for what it is, but I feel like it's honestly just, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't played it that much, and it's gonna take a little while to get used to. But it seems pretty like too many people aren't liking this map, and I kind of hope that as a couple changes come to it. Now, Wargaming does a pretty solid job and absolutely murdered that Henry from Marimato. It seems like Wargaming does a pretty solid job at kind of working on maps. You know, they've slowly changed maps over time. Islands of Ice has gone through a couple revisions. Now Hotspot's gone through a couple revisions. They worked on it. So since this is relatively new, I mean, like right here, it just seems so insanely strong that this map kind of, once you get set up, and if you win a couple battles, it's so hard to win it back. Because I mean, how are they supposed to get a Des Moines out of this spot, or how are they supposed to get a ship out of this spot? Because if they just lose that early game, there's literally nothing they can do. The only thing that can spot me is a plane, and I could technically radar both of these caps even if we didn't have C cap, so we could have just easily won it. So I just get the farm. This is why the Des Moines is so good on this map, and you basically chill here. Now that Baltimore parked a little close, so I'm gonna be doing some friendly damage to him, and that is 100% on him. This is my parking spot, so you got to leave. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is just a map that just really rewards kind of maybe some early aggression, maybe, and then if you win those early fights, it just seems like it's so hard to come back on this map. And it is always interesting to watch people like not really know what's going on, and be like, what is this new map? Because how are you supposed to get a Des Moines out of here? Even if the Montana pushes me, he's gonna eventually proxy spot me if he gets the 2-something kilometers, 3 kilometers, if he has the thing. We're just gonna absolutely work this dude down, and I'll be able to actually so the only way I want to get spotted is from either behind, which there is a battleship that is pushing back. I'm like a tick, I'm locked in this place, and there's nothing this team can do. So it'll be interesting to see what they kind of do. It seems like the way Wargaming really kind of gets away from camping positions. As you can see, we only had 2 ships. Well, 1 enemy ship went this way. So this entire, if you split this map in half, besides the destroyers going this way to take care of that Monarch, 1 ship went on this side of the map. 1. I guess technically 2. The Fletcher went that way, and the Monarch went around. So we took out the Fletcher on B cap, and the Monarch went around to A cap, which is not a very good play in my opinion. like this just doesn't seem right. Like, am I crazy? Like, this doesn't seem like it should be good. I feel like I should be spotted here, so maybe they can change the height levels or something like that, but it doesn't seem like this is very fair for me to be able to just put shots in on this guy without it seems like I should be spotted there, but maybe I'm wrong. But again, even at the Fletcher, who was just he probably spawned over here and worked towards this, so that's probably the reason he was there. It seems like it's such a waste, right? Like, who's ever going to go to this island? Because it's going to be so impossible to get shots on, right? Like, so what is this island? What is this? You can't shoot over these mountains, so what are these mountains? So I think an easy fix would be maybe lower these mountains, have some of it be able to shot over, kind of like these islands. Both of those can be shot over, as well as maybe open up in a channel north and south side. I think would be really needed, because honestly, this half of the map, the left half, west half, is just a complete waste. I don't see many people going there. Like I said, maybe a radar ship. I think it's gonna have to be division based. That's the only time I would go that way, is if I was in a division. Other than that, it's all about who can win those early battles, the destroyer battles. Destroyers are super important on this map, and if you lose that early fight, there's nothing you can really do. And we'll try to shoot into some smoke with this DD, and we'll stick with the AP. Actually, AP on broadside DDs is relatively good. HE is a bit more consistent, and boom, down he goes. So they're completely out of DTs. They're about to lose their last battleship, and basically it's all about posting up in those spots if you can. Like I said, the strength of this map is those ships that can be super annoying. So like the Des Moines, Baltimore seem to be doing extremely well on this map. Destroyers in the right spot seem to be doing extremely well on this map. Other stuff like the Minotaur, I've been seeing a lot of Minotaurs be very, very good from this spot, and mainly this spot. I haven't really seen them too much from this, but it seems like people from that you can get a lot near, they have so many shots on the cross, like towards C and B cap. And the radar is extremely effective on this. This is a brutal map for radar. Even a Moscow posted up into this area could be really brutal, and the radar could be a problem. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think about this map, if you guys enjoy this new map, and what changes you would like to see on this map. So Sleeping Giant, the new high tier map, let me know what you guys think of it. And that's it for me, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. There's no CV, no radar. You never go A. Yeah, A seems almost impossible. But I feel like just no one's gonna go there, and that's just gonna be like a free cap. So there's like almost gonna be a DD going there. Wow, what a goofball map, man. I don't know. That's weird. I feel like it's just whoever brings the most Des Moines is gonna win. It's small. It's a small map. I don't know. Oh, I don't know if I like that map. I don't know if I like that map.